Hi everyone, my name is Cameron Bowen and I'm here from Legal Binary Robots. As promised, we are going to look at some live markets and try and identify some of those candlesticks that we were identifying in my previous video. So let's go and have a look at the markets. So here we have the live markets. I am using a free piece of software called tradingview.com. And at the moment, I'm looking at the pound versus the dollar. So you can see here GBP USD. Now, what that means is that we're looking at currencies. So for every £1, we have the US dollar rate here. So currently, for £1, we can get $1.29, and you can see the price continues a little bit further. So that's the price down here, and then at the bottom we have time. So if you remember in my previous videos, we were explaining what these candlesticks meant and different sorts of patterns. So in this video, we're going to work our way through a couple of markets and we're going to just see what sort of things we can identify and whether or not they can give us an indication of direction. So first off, I can already notice this one here. So you see this candle here, very close to a shooting star. Now, we're not going to see exactly perfect ones every time. So if you remember my previous video, they were looking at the textbook sort of candlesticks. And the market isn't textbook. You will see very nice ones sometimes, but quite often, you'll see there or thereabouts. So you can see here, I would consider that a shooting star. That is a reversal, and you would then see that come off. Here as well, not quite a bearish engulfing, but I would consider that as a dark cloud cover. Again, these are reversal patterns at the top of a trend that we then expect to see this market come down. And lo and behold, look, we're seeing this market come off. Now, let's look at real time. At the moment, look, we've got here a doji candle, very, very close to a dragonfly doji, which gives us the impression that there's a rejection here, that potentially we might see this move higher. So just based on this candlestick here, we may well expect this to move slightly higher, potentially back up to this 130. In the videos, in my previous video, I did mention if it breaks this high. So it's broken the high here, and I would expect potentially a one-to-one. So this back up to around here, we may well see. So that might be worth a trade, buying this up to 130. Now let's go back here. You can see there's another shooting star. So this is a whole kind of topping structure. So you've got shooting star, shooting star, shooting star, and then potentially we might see this come off a little bit. Now let's see if we can find any continuation candles, because this is clearly, you can see, an uptrend. So it's been moving higher, 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 higher. So let's see if we can find some continuation candles. This is very, very close to a Maribozu, not quite there, but you can see quite an impulsive move, and then we see the fast move within it. Here as well, you can see I would consider this candle formation here bullish engulfing. So from here to here, this market is retraced, it's come down. Then you see a bullish engulfing, and then this market goes up again. Right here you can see a shooting star, but it actually didn't come off. So that does show us that they're not guarantees. You're basically working on averages. More often than not, they will go your way, but sometimes they do not. Here you can see a piercing pattern. So it's come off, and we see the market's rallied. It's not made an engulfing, but it is over halfway of the previous candle. And here you can see there is a bullish engulfing candle. Right, let's go and have a look at a different market, say Euro Sterling. We're on a 30-minute chart at the moment, guys. We can change this if we want. So we could change this to, let's change it to a 4-hour chart. So now each one of these candles represents 4 hours. So let's have a look. You can see here, there's another shooting star, and we've seen this market come off. Bearish engulfing, not a lot really. We've got a few sort of indecision candles in here, and you can see this sort of area here, basically going sideways. So we're seeing a bit of a range really at the moment. We work our way through. What candles can we see? Bit of a hammer here. Again, slight piercing pattern around here. So here you can see we've actually got very similar to an evening star. So candles that are holding in the middle, and then a down candle, and then we see a continuation lower in this one. Again, indecision here at the top, and then we see this market come off once it breaks the low. And again, more sort of evening star candles. So once it breaks, then we see the continuation lower. Here's quite a nice morning star. So it comes off, morning star sort of indecision candle, then it breaks the high on the next candle, and then we see this market move up. So that's quite a brief one, guys. If you do have any questions, please let me know. We've just gone over a couple of markets, but for the moment we'll wrap that up. If looking at these markets takes too much time out of your day, I would recommend having a look at legal binary robots. These are automated robots, and they can basically do all the trading for you. So you can live your busy lifestyle and not have to worry about learning every intricacy about trading. But for the moment, we will wrap that up. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Bye bye.